Hello, everybody, and welcome to Detroit for Game 2 of the 1934 World Series as the Detroit Tigers take on the St. Louis Cardinals. Tigers got beat yesterday by the Cardinals by a score of 8-2. Cardinals were led by right fielder Jack Rothrock as he drove in 2 runs. Today, the Tigers will have 24-game winner Schoolboy Rowe headed up against Bill Hallahan for the Cardinals. And let's go over the Cardinals lineup. Leading off playing third base is Pepper Martin. Batting second, the right fielder Jack Rothrock. Batting third, the second baseman, Frankie Frisch. Batting fourth, the left fielder, Ducky Medwick. Batting fifth, the first baseman, Rip Collins. Batting sixth, the catcher, Bill Delancey. Batting seventh, the center fielder, Ernie Orsadai. Batting eighth, the shortstop, Leo DeRocher. And on the mound is Bill Hallahan. And as we said, Schoolboy Rowe going for the Tigers today. Rowe was 24-8 during the regular season with a 3.45. He pitched 266 innings and struck out 149. And here we go as we're getting ready to set for the first pitch. And here comes Pepper Martin up to the plate. Rowe getting the sign from Cochran. And here comes the pitch to start game 2. And that is going to be a fastball right down the middle. And Pepper Martin tattoos it. This one could be deep, and it is going up against the wall, and he's going to be in with a double. And the Cardinals, this is how they started off yesterday, and they have a man on second with nobody out. And here's Jack Rothrock, who drove in 2 in game 1, and he is hitting 400. And here comes the delivery from Schoolboy Rowe. And he will strike him out. So Rowe gets Rothrock on strikes, and there's one away. Here is Frankie Frisch. Frisch, we had a double yesterday. And here comes the delivery from Rowe. And that is going to be a base hit. Let's see if Pepper Martin is held at third as their Tigers are trying to get it in quickly. And they will send him, and the Tigers will cut it off and stop Frisch from advancing. And it's 1-0 Cardinals. And here comes Ducky Medwick. Medwick went 1 for 4 yesterday. And here comes the pitch from Schoolboy Rowe. And that is smoked into the outfield. That could be extra bases. It is not. They're going to hold. They get it in quickly, hold him up. And Frisch will hold at second. And it is now first and second, 1 out for Rip Collins. Rip Collins went 2 for 4 yesterday with a double and a walk. Here comes delivery from Rowe. And that is going to be a pop-up out towards second base. Charlie Gehringer ranging over. He is under it and will make the play. So there are 2 outs. And here comes the catcher, Bill Delancey. Delancey drove in 2 yesterday with a single. And here comes the delivery from Rowe. And that is going to be a base hit in the center field. JoJo White charging it will get it in. See what Frankie Frisch does, and they will send him, and it'll be cut off by Rowe, and the run is scored. It is now 2-0 St. Louis. And here is Ernie Orsadai, who's playing center field. He drove in a run yesterday. And here comes the pitch from Rowe. And there's going to be a tapper over towards first. Greenberg's going to have a tough play. And that is going to be past him into the outfield. And they will get it in and an error. So that will score another run. It is now 3-0 St. Louis. And here is DeRocher. DeRocher drove in a run yesterday. Here comes the delivery from Schoolboy Rowe. It's going to be a ground ball towards second. Gehringer looks like it should be an easy play for him. And it is. He will throw him out at first base. But the Cardinals get 3 right off the bat here in the first inning. And here come the Tigers versus Bill Hallahan. Hallahan in the regular season was 8-12 with a 4.26. He pitched 26 starts, 168 innings pitched, and struck out 70. And here's JoJo White. He had a couple hits in yesterday's ball game. Delivery from Hallahan. And there's going to be a double up against the wall. And JoJo White gets things started for the Tigers. Here comes Mickey Cochran, the player manager. Here comes the pitch from Hallahan. And that is going to be a line shot right at Frisch. And there's one away. There is Charlie Gehringer. He had no hits, but took a walk that scored a run. And here's going to be a fly ball out towards right field, and there's 2 down. Here comes, they're going to... Jojo White is tagging, and he will make it to third easily. And here comes Greenberg, who went 0 for 3 yesterday with a walk. Here comes the pitch from Hallahan. And he walks Greenberg. Here comes Goose Goslin. He went 2 for 4 yesterday. Goslin has runners at first and third, 2 outs. And Goslin gets a pitch he likes, and he will smack it towards the outfield. This will be extra bases. Let's see where he goes up. They are going to hold him to a double. Greenberg takes a big rounding at third. Let's see if they decide to send him. And they will not. They will hold him up. And the Tigers have runners at second and third, 2 outs. And here is Billy Rogel. Rogel went 1 for 4 yesterday with an RBI. Here comes the pitch from Hallahan. And that's going to be a base hit. Let's see if it scores Goslin. He will score easily, and it's now 3-3 as the Tigers tie up the ball game here in the first. Rogel getting a comfortable lead over at first. See if he can... Hallahan looks him back, and Rogel will shorten up his lead. And here comes Marv Owen. Pitch to Owen. And there's a fly ball out towards left. Medwick will make the play, and the inning is over. But the Tigers answer back as they make it a 3-3 ball game. And here comes the pitcher, Bill Hallahan. There's going to be a ground ball towards third. Easy play for Owen, and there's 1 away. Here's Pepper Martin. Martin doubled his first time up. Here's the pitch from Rowe. There's going to be a little dribbler out in front of the plate. They will throw him out. Oh, he throws him and he's safe. I thought he had him, but Martin gets an infield single. And here's Rothrock. Rothrock, there's going to be a fly ball out towards right field. Pete Fox is under it, and he makes the play, and there's 2 down. Here comes Frankie Frisch. Frisch to the plate. Comes the delivery from Rowe, and that is going to be... There's the pitch, and right back to Gehringer. And it's inning goes over. At the end of 1.5, it's 3-3. Here comes Pete Fox for the Tigers. Hallahan sets and delivers. And he walks him, so Fox draws the walk. And here comes Schoolboy Rowe. And Rowe is going to lay down a bunt. And he drops the ball, and they're going to finally get it. They do get him, but Hallahan dropped it, but he picked him up and threw him out, and Fox moves up to second. And here's Jojo White. White doubled his first time up, and here is the pitch from Hallahan. And that is another fly ball out towards the gap. They're going to have that one. Rothrock makes the catch. And there are 2 down, and Fox is tagging up. And he will be into third easily. And here comes Mickey Cochran with a man on third. Here comes the delivery from Hallahan, and that is going to be extra bases. It's going to be a double for Cochran, and the Tigers have a 4-3 lead. So Mickey Cochran delivers. And here comes Charlie Gehringer. Gehringer's going to hit a tapper towards second. Frisch will make the play. And that's the inning. But the Tigers get one, and they take the lead. It is now 4-3 Detroit. Their first lead of the World Series, and let's see if Schoolboy Rowe can hold on to that lead. Here's Ducky Medwick. He's 1 for 1 today. There is a foul out over towards third. Towards the stands, Owen makes the catch easily. And here is Rip Collins. Here comes a pitch from Rowe, and that's going to be a fly ball out towards JoJo White. He will make the catch, and there are 2 down. Here is Bill Delancey. Delancey is 1 for 1 today with a single and an RBI. And here comes the pitch from Rowe, and he walked him. He held up on it, so Delancey draws the walk, and here's Ernie Orsadai. Here comes the delivery from from Schoolboy Rowe, and he strikes out Ernie Orsadai, and the inning is over. And we head to the bottom of the third. It's 4-3 Tigers. Here is Hank Greenberg. Greenberg has not had a hit in the World Series. He's got 2 walks, and here comes the delivery from Hallahan. And he smacks it into the outfield, base hit. And here comes Goose Goslin. Goslin has a double and an RBI today. Here comes the delivery from Bill Hallahan. And this could be extra bases. Base hit in the right. They are going to hold Greenberg at second. Goslin's at first. We got first and second. Nobody out for Billy Rogel. Rogel's got a single and 2 RBIs today. Here comes the delivery from Hallahan. And that is going to be a base hit for Billy Rogel. They are going to hold up Greenberg at third, so the bases are loaded for Marv Owen. And here comes the delivery from Hallahan. And that's going to be a fly ball out towards left. That should be deep enough to score the run. Greenberg will score easily. It's now 5-3 Detroit with runners at first and second, 1 out for Pete Fox. And Fox here comes the delivery from Hallahan. And that's going to be a double into the outfield that might score Billy Rogel from first. Over Orsadai's head up against the wall. They will send him. St. Louis cuts it off, holds Fox to a double. And Bill Hallahan is tired, and we're going to see a pitching change as Frankie Frisch has seen enough as the Tigers now lead it 7-3. And the Cardinals will go with Jim Mooney. Mooney in the regular season was 2-4 with a 5.47 earned average. He did start 7 games. He pitched 82 innings and struck out 27. And Schoolboy Rowe steps into the plate, a good hitting pitcher. And here comes the delivery from Mooney. And he strikes out the pitcher. So Rowe strikes out, and there's 2 down, and here's JoJo White. Delivery from Mooney. That's going to be a fly ball out towards center. Orsadai should have it easily, and the inning is over. So the Tigers get 3 more. They're up 7-3. Here's DeRocher. He's 0 for 1 today versus Schoolboy Rowe. And there's going to be a fly ball out towards center field. White should have it, and there's 1 away. Here's Mooney. Mooney's going to hit a little pop-up out towards second. Gehringer will have it, and there's 2 down. Here comes Pepper Martin. Martin 2 for 2 today, hitting .571 in the series. Here comes the delivery from Schoolboy Rowe, and it's going to be a ground ball towards Billy Rogel. Rogel should have this one fairly easily. And he does. He picks it up, throws him out, and the inning is over. So 1-2-3 inning for Rowe, and we head to the bottom of the 4th. It's 7-3 Tigers. Here's Mickey Cochran. He is 1 for 2 today with a double. Here comes the pitch from Mooney. And that's going to be a ground ball towards DeRocher, a really good fielding shortstop. And he will throw out Cochran, and there's one away. Here's Charlie Gehringer. Gehringer 0 for 2 today. Doesn't have a hit in the series yet. And here is the pitch from Mooney. And that's going to be a base hit. There's the first hit for Gehringer on the World Series. Single into center field. And here is Hank Greenberg. He is 1 for 1 today with a couple runs scored. Gehringer getting a good lead over at first base. See if the Tigers decide to send him. They will not. Gehringer shortens up his lead slightly, and here comes the delivery to Greenberg. There's going to be a fly ball out towards center field. Easy play for Sadai, and there are 2 down. Here comes Goose Goslin. He is 2 for 2, hitting .667 on the series. Comes a delivery from Mooney. And that is going to be a base hit for Goslin in the right field. They are going to send Gehringer over to third. Frisch cuts it off, holds Goslin to a single. And the Tigers have runners at first and third, 2 outs. Goslin getting a good lead over at second. Mooney looks him back. Goslin shortens up that lead, and here's Billy Rogel. Rogel 2 for 2 today, a couple singles and a couple RBIs. Here comes the delivery from Mooney, and that's going to be a fly ball out towards center. Sadai's got it, and the inning is over. We head to the 5th. It's 7-3 Tigers. Rothrock really been a thorn on the Tigers so far in this World Series. He's hitting .286 with a couple runs batted in. He's 0 for 2 today against Rowe. And here comes the delivery from Schoolboy Rowe. And Rothrock tattoos it. That's going to be extra bases. He is going to be into second with a double. So a leadoff double here in the 5th for the Cardinals. And they got a runner on second with the heart of the order coming up. Here's Frisch. 1 for 2 with an RBI. Rowe gets the sign from Cochran. And here's the delivery. And it's going to be a ground ball right towards Rowe. He looks Rothrock back to second, throws Frisch out, and there's one away. Here's Ducky Medwick. He's 1 for 2 today, hitting .333 on the series. Here comes the delivery from Rowe. And that pitch from Rowe. Little line shot towards Marv Owen. He got it, and there's 2 down, and here is Rip Collins. Collins hitting .333 on the series. Is 0 for 2 today. Here comes the delivery from Schoolboy Rowe, and he walks him. So Collins draws the walk, and it's first and second, 2 outs for Bill Delancey. 1 for 1 in the series, 3 RBIs so far in the World Series. Here comes the delivery from Schoolboy Rowe, and that is a line shot right at Gehringer. Inning is over. And we head to the bottom of the 5th. Here is Marv Owen. Owen, 0 for 1 today, has a sac fly. Hallahan rears back and delivers. And it's going to be a ground ball right towards Mooney. And that is going to be 1 down. And here comes Pete Fox. Fox, is 1 for 1 today with 2 RBIs. He had a double that kind of split this game open for the Tigers. And here comes the delivery from Mooney. And he walks Pete Fox. That's the second walk for Fox today. Here's Rowe with a man on. Rowe has a sac bunt and a strikeout today. Here comes the delivery from Mooney, and that's a bouncy ball towards Grosher. We could turn 2. And there's a toss over to Frisch. On to first, it's a 6-4-3 tailor-made double play. And the inning is over. Tigers don't get anything there. They still lead it as we head into the 6th. It's 7-3 Detroit. Here's Ernie Orsadai. He is 1 for 2 today, hitting .571 on the series. And here comes the delivery from Schoolboy Rowe. And he struck him out. That's the 3rd strikeout for Rowe. And Orsadai is down on strikes, and there's 1 away. Here's Leo DeRocher. DeRocher 0 for 2 today, hitting .143 in the series. Here comes the delivery from Rowe, and that's going to be a bouncing ball towards Owens. He's going to pick it up, throw him out, and there is 2 down. Here's Mooney. They're going to keep him in the ball game. He's pitching pretty well today. So here comes the delivery from Rowe. And that is going to be a ground ball towards Owen again, and he will throw out Mooney easily. So a 1-2-3 inning for Rowe. As we head to the bottom of the 6th, it's 7-3 Tigers. Here is JoJo White. White 1 for 3 with a double today and a couple flyouts. Here comes the pitch from from Mooney. And that's going to be a base hit into right field. JoJo White is on. White taking a good lead over at first. And White is off and running. And the throw down. The second he is in there. And the ball's into the outfield, and White will head over to 3rd. And here's Mickey Cochran. Cochran 1 for 3 today with a double and an RBI, hitting .286 in the series. There is going to be the pitch from Mooney. And Mooney walks him, and they're going to have runners on the corners. Nobody out for Charlie Gehringer. Gehringer 1 for 3 today. Got his first hit of the series. And there's going to be a base hit for Gehringer. Cochran should be on his way to 3rd. Rothrock gets it in. And the Tigers have runners in the corners. It is 8-3. Here is Hank Greenberg. Greenberg 1 for 2 today. Couple runs scored. There's going to be a ball on the ground. Should be 2. Cochran should score. And he does, and it is now 9-3 Tigers here in the 6th. And here is Goose Goslin. Pitch from Mooney. And that is going to be a fly ball out towards center. Orsadai's got it, and the inning is over. The Tigers get 2 more. It's now, as we head to the 7th, it is 9-3 Tigers. Here comes Pepper Martin. He is 2 for 3 today. Here comes the delivery from Rowe. And there is 1 down. Here comes Jack Rothrock. Pitch from Rowe. Rothrock 1 for 3. There's going to be a little fly ball out towards right. Fox will make the catch, and there are 2 down. There's Frankie Frisch. He is 1 for 3 today. Here comes the pitch from Schoolboy Rowe. That's going to be a ground ball towards Greenberg. He will make the play, and the inning is over. And as we head to the bottom of the 7th, it is the Tigers 9, the Cardinals 3 on your home for Stratomatic Baseball. Here's Billy Rogel. He's 2 for 3 with a couple RBIs. Here comes the delivery from Mooney. This will probably be Mooney's last inning of work, as he has gone quite a bit of innings. Has pitched fairly well, and that is going to be a ground ball towards Martin, and he throws him out. And there's 1 down, and here is Marv Owen. On the day so far, Mooney's given up 4 hits and 2 walks, giving up a couple of runs. And here comes the delivery from him, and this is going to be a fly ball out towards right field. Rothrock should have that one. Good fielding outfielder. He makes the catch, and there are 2 down. And here comes Pete Fox. Fox on the day, 1 for 1 with a double, 2 RBIs, and 2 walks. Here comes the delivery from Mooney. And that is a hard hit ball. That should be through, and it's going to be a base hit. Right in the center field, up the middle. I thought DeRocher might get it. He just missed it. And here comes Schoolboy Rowe. Rowe 0 for 2. Delivery from Mooney. It's going to be a fly ball out towards right field. Again, Rothrock moving his way over towards it. And he's not going to get it as it just sort of died out there. And that's going to be... skips past him, and it's going to get into the extra bases for Schoolboy Rowe as he helps out his own cause. And it's now second and third, 2 outs for JoJo White, who's 2 for 4. And here comes the pitch from Mooney, and he struck him out to end the inning, and we head to the 8th. It's 9-3 Tigers. Here's Medwick versus Rowe. Medwick 0 for 3 today, or excuse me, 1 for 3 today. He's got a single and a run scored. And here comes the delivery from Rowe. It's going to be a little tapper towards the mound. Rowe, a good fielding pitcher, will have it easily and will throw him out. And there's one away. There's Collins. Collins 0 for 2 today. A little conference between Cochran and Rowe as we get set to deliver this one. Cochran now back behind the plate. Gives Rowe the sign. And that is going to be a ground ball towards first. Easy play for Greenberg. And there are 2 down. Bill Delancey stepping in. He is 1 for 2 today with an RBI. There's going to be a fly ball out towards center. It's should be caught by White. And the inning is over. So we head to the bottom of the 8th. 9-3 Tigers. So Mooney is done. And we're going to take a timeout. We'll see who they bring in. And Frisch will bring in Bill Walker. Walker on the regular season was 12 and 4 in 19 starts with a 3.12, 153 innings and 76 strikeouts. And he's got Mickey Cochran. Cochran's 1 for 3 today. Pitch from Walker. And that's going to be extra bases, and he is going to be insta second with a double. And here comes Charlie Gehringer, who has 2 for 4 today. Walker sets and delivers. And that is going to be a ground ball towards second base. Easy play for Frisch. Cochran on his way to third. And there's one away. Here's Greenberg, 1 for 3 with a couple runs scored. Comes a delivery from Walker. And that is going to be a ground ball. Should be an easy play for the infielder. Droscher, he throws him out. Cochran scores on the play, and it's now 10-3 Tigers. Here's Goose Goslin. Pitch from Walker as he's 3 for 4 today. And it's going to be a ground ball towards Collins. He'll step on the bag, and the inning is over. And we head to the top of the 9th inning. Here's Ernie Arcedi. Arcedi 1 for 3 today. Here comes the pitch from Rowe. And he will strike him out. And there's one away. That's the 4th strikeout of the day for Schoolboy Rowe. And here comes Droscher. Droscher 0 for 3 today. Here comes the pitch from Rowe. And that's going to be a ground ball towards Owen. That is out number 2. He throws him out. And here comes a pinch hitter for Bill Walker. Frisch calls timeout. And we'll be right back. All right, and Frankie Frisch is going to bring in Pat Crawford to pinch hit for Bill Walker. And Crawford on the regular season hit .271. He only had 70 plate appearances. And let's see. Here comes a pitch from Rowe. And the delivery. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 5 on the day. And that is the end of the ball game as the Tigers take Game 2 to even up the series at 1. Final score from Detroit, 10-3 Tigers. So let's look at the stats for today. Today's winner of Game 2 is Schoolboy Rowe. He went 9 innings, gave up 7 hits and 3 runs and 2 earned, struck out 5. Bill Hallahan takes the loss. He only went 2 1/3, gave up 7 runs on 8 hits. Player of the game for the Tigers today is going to be that Schoolboy Rowe, as he was able to easily maintain this powerful Cardinals lineup as the Tigers evened up the series at 1 game apiece. And we'll head to Game 3 in St. Louis. We'll see you there.